And again, I was talking about how with the team before that we were working on a video that would have maybe a piano kind of theme, because we always, when we're working out our hands, we're working out our wrists and our fingers, we sometimes pretend to play the piano. And so today I have actually a whole video. I call it musical muscles. I can hear myself talking on the background here. There we go. Got to mute myself over there on YouTube. Everybody on YouTube, welcome to the video. This one's called Musical Muscles, because we're going to be having a video where we're going to pretend to play musical instruments. We're going to have videos of the musical instruments kind of playing in front of us, and we're going to get to pretend along and maybe even just kind of use our imagination as to what kind of music is being played. So behind me on the screen right here, we have some sheet music, and we have it laying down on a piano. And again, I grew up with piano music in my life, and I love piano music. And so today we have a nice piano theme for our background. And wow, and we got a cat up in the tree right there, right up my window right there. I was like, whoa, what is going on right there? And hey, cat, I can see you. It's not Coco. It's another cat. I can see you. All right, let's find out somebody to get this breathing motto. And we're going to see what's going on with this cat in the tree. Oh my gosh, the things that can happen.
You can do it, John. You don't have anyone.
You want me to go for it? Let's go for it. I like that. All right, buddy, let's have a sip of water before we get started. All right, take a nice deep breath in. Remember, we're going to be breathing in oxygen. We're breathing out the carbon dioxide. We're going to be getting kind of the waste out of our body in the form of carbon dioxide. And so here we go. In 3, I'll go 5. 5, 4, 3. I'm going to pause for Sulpicio Center. 3.5. Here also comes May. 2, 1. Here we go. And breathe in the good. Breathe out the bad. Breathe in the happy. Breathe out the sad. Breathe in your best. And breathe out the worst. And breathe in your power. Hold it in, hold the power in, and exhale so you reach your goals first. Nice, great job. I did a little animation for that one too. I like it, having the power real big, the goals real big. All right, everybody, we got a lot of chat going on in there. Still have the cat in the tree. Not sure how that cat's gonna get down at this point, but you know what? We'll figure that out. Let's go ahead and get our neck warmed up. Like I mentioned, we're gonna be playing some musical instruments in a little while. And imagine today that we're kind of maybe, we're going out for a symphony. We're gonna try out for the symphony, you know, and we all have different instruments that we might be a fan of. If you have a musical instrument that you've played in the past, let us know in the chat room and in the messages. You can share that with us, and we can maybe even try to recreate that musical instrument here on the workout today. And we can do this right now. This is wonderful. So let's start by getting our head and neck moving around. And somebody the other day mentioned that, you know, we spelled out the letters, the alphabet with our head, but what about the numbers? And I was like, you know, that's a great idea. So let's do that today for our neck warm up. We're going to go from 0 and we're going to go all the way to 9. So 0 to 9. We're going to spell that out with make those movements with maybe our nose or with our head. So here we go. We're going to do each one maybe 2 or 3 times. Let's start off with 0 as our first one. So I'm going to start up top for 0. I'm going to be bringing my head up and then bringing it around, all the way down and around, all the way up to the top. And when I get to the very top, I'm just going to bring it back around again. Bringing it back around this way, bringing it up to the top. And then let's go one more time. Making the 0, making a circle, a capital O. Now let's go ahead and we're going to do the number 1. I'm going to turn a little bit this way too, so you can kind of see how for doing the number 1, I'm just going to be going kind of up and then bringing my chin straight down, trying to think about movement up here, kind of by my ear is where my jaw and my chin and my face are going to kind of move downward, and my head's going to move down. but my neck and my shoulders, they're pretty much going to stay right there. Let's go up and down number 1. Let's go for the number 2. So I'm going to start here at the top, up in the top corner, and then I'm going to bring my head all the way around, all the way down, and then across the bottom. Let's go back again. Let's go back across the bottom, going all the way up. All the way. Let's go one more time from top to bottom, going up for the top part of the 2, bringing it down across the bottom, and then straight across, making that number 2. Let's go for number 3. So let's go ahead. We have our head up here at the top. We're doing 2 big loops here. So we're going to go 1, going about midway down, and then the other one going down all the way to the bottom. And then I'll bring it back up, going into the middle, going up, going all the way up. It's number 3. All right, number 4. This is going to be a bunch of angles and lines. So let's go ahead. Let's start at the bottom.
Hey, John.
Hey.
Your audio. Need to check it.
Let's
Can't
check the
really
audio.
hear you.
All right. Yeah, let's see. Let's switch it over to that. Does that sound any better?
No.
Let's try another thing. Does that sound any better?
Yes.
Okay. Let's try that out. We'll go with that right there. Let's go ahead. We're doing the number 4. So with this one, I'm starting down low. I'm going to go up to the top. I'm going to come down at an angle and then go across. Let's start over again with that. Let's go down low, going up, going down this way, and then going across. Let's do the number 5. So with this one, I'm going to start at the top of number 5. I'm going to go across the top, come down just a little bit, about halfway, and then I'm going to do the loop, kind of the letter C. Let's try that again, number 5. You got to use your imagination, everybody. Here we go. Number 5, going over, going down, and then making the loop. You can pretend that. There's a 5 there in front of you. Let's go for the number 6. We're going to start up in the top corner. Up here, I got my chin going up this way, my nose going up that way. I'm going to bring it all the way down, all the way around, and instead of going up all the way, I'm just going to go up to about halfway point. It's not a full circle. Let's try that again. I'm going all the way up here. I'm going to come all the way around, bringing chin down, chin's touch, bringing chin over to this side, and then I'm going to come up, and then I end up right about here. Let's go for the number 7. So we're going to go, I'm going to start up here in this top corner, up here for the number 7. I'm going across and then down. All right, that's a pretty simple one right there. Let's do a 7 like you're in the Navy, and that's going to have a little line through the middle. So let's start up this way. We're going to go across and then bringing it down, and then we go back up, and then we do a little line, do a little head shake. All right, let's go for the number 8. This is the snowman. We got 2 circles on top of each other, or you can do the figure 8, kind of like how Byron does with the flow. I'm going for the figure 8 like Byron. So let's go ahead. I'm going to start up top with the figure 8. I'm going to bring it down. I'm going to bring it around. I'm going to bring my head down this way now. Bring it up, go across the middle, going up. All right, bringing it down, bringing it around, over, and up. Ooh, that's a tough one. Let's go for the number 9. This is our last one we're going to do. And let's go ahead and we'll start at the bottom of the number 9. We're going to go up for 9, go around, and then make about a half circle. So just like 6, but just flipped up. So here we go. We're going up again, going around, making the number 9, bringing it together. Nice job. Have a sip of water if you need to. Remember, we're trying to get our body warmed up. We're trying to get everything from the top of our head all the way down to our feet, trying to get everything warmed up. And now we're here. I'm seeing some sign language chatter going on in the chat rooms. So let's find out a little bit more about that and see. There might be somebody who's looking to share something or maybe has a question. Have a sip of water. We're going to keep moving on. And, you know, everybody, I like to always see if we can figure out something that's very difficult to understand. And in this situation, I would imagine, Nick, what do you think this musical, what this song is? I mean, what do you think this sounds like? This is pretty neat. I mean, my mom, and maybe yourself, maybe somebody out there can look at this and then sit down at a piano looking at these notes and then can turn that into music. I think that is just incredible. And Nick, what do you think? Nick's putting his shoulders up. I got my shoulders up. I don't know. And remember, when we do the I don't know, we're doing the trapezius raise. We're getting our trapezius muscles. It's kind of the bridge across our back. We're getting those muscles activated. So work on that double arm. It's a shrug. Some people would call this the shrug. There you go. And your arms are going to move up. Your hands and elbows, they're going to go up because they're connected to your arm. And as your arm's connected to the shoulder here, if the trapezius raises up, the arm's going up too. You can't, look at that. You can't keep the arm here and raise the trapezius up really. The arm's coming up. They're attached. And so let's go ahead and bring them up and down a little bit. There we go. Trying to stay in the right spot on the camera. Look at it. It looks like I'm leaning side. Doesn't that look like I'm leaning sideways? I'm not. I'm sitting up straight. I gotta make an adjustment. All right. There we go. That's better. All right, let's go ahead and think about now bringing our shoulders together. So let's do a shoulder squeeze. We're going to bring our arm up against our side, and we're going to be just kind of squeezing here. So we're going to bring our arms together. We're going to bring the shoulder raise, bring them down, do a shoulder squeeze. And then the next one I want you to do is bring them together. We're going to then bring them back. So I'm not squeezing anymore, but what I'm doing is I'm bringing them back. Okay, let's try that out again. It's a 3-move combo. Here we go. We're going to go up, 1. We're going to go down, squeeze, and then we're going to go back without the squeeze. And you're kind of bringing your shoulder blades together back there. All right, let's try this out again. Here we go. Let's go. Up, 1. Squeeze is 2. And then bringing them back is 3. Let's go one more time with these 3, working on the shoulders. And then we're going to do some free movement with the shoulders. It's not going to be strict at all. We're just going to move them around. But let's go up. Let's hold it up for 3, 2, 1. Let's bring them down and squeeze. 3, 2, 1. And bringing them back for 3, 2, and 1. Now let's just go free movement. Now we're going to go about 10 to 15 seconds. Try not to think about it too much. What I want you to do is just kind of let your shoulders breathe. Right now they're activated. They got kind of woken up by all that movement, all those, lifts and squeezes and movements. Let's go 5 more seconds. And so we just want to kind of keep them going while they're activated and say, hey, let's get you moving all around, side to side, up and down, back and forth, got everything going on, and relax. Nice. All right. I like doing exercises where you're going to go from a very strict movement where you're going to be real focused on the movement, really concentrating on what you're doing and doing it real well. And then sometimes you do an exercise after that where you have a little bit more freedom and the body can kind of get to kind of work in its own way. But you're going to do that by kind of having a lot of those muscle players, a lot of your teammates, they're going to be on the team. They're activated from the first exercise, the one where you had the focus. And the second exercise where you had a little more fun, well, they're still going to be there. Those muscles are like, hey, we're here. We might as well keep working for the body. Let's have a sip of water. I was showing everybody there's a lot of different types of water out there. So if you're ever looking at your hydration needs, there's a lot of different types of water. I actually have 3 waters in front of me. I had my big glass of water here. So I'm going to drink this. This is my number 1 drink. My number 2 drink, I haven't even opened it yet. I'm going to open it in a minute. It's a canned water, and this one tastes like raspberry cranberry combination, and it doesn't have any sugar at all, but it has some carbonation. Sometimes your tummy doesn't like the carbonation. Your stomach's like, you can let these kind of simmer for a little while, let them put them in a glass, and they won't be as bubbly. And then the other water I had was a coconut water too. So I had a coconut water, but this one does have a little bit of sugar in it. It's got a little bit of sodium. And remember, when you're being athletic, your body's going to need to replenish electrolytes, and it's going to want to replenish that sodium because you want to have the proper sodium balance in your body so that everything can interact together accordingly, especially all the electrical activity in your body. And so hydration is important, electrolytes are important, and coconut water can be a way that you can get that in. Let's go ahead and get our elbows kind of moving around here, and let's start off with first some strict movement, And then we're going to go ahead and go into some free movement again. So let's start off with a strict movement. Let's just bring those elbows up. We're going to hold them up here in the upper chicken wing position. So this is the upper chicken wing. We're going to hold them both up right here. Just keeping them up. Now let's try to bring them together. Bringing the elbows in, and then we're going to bring them back out. Let's do that again, bringing them in, bringing them out, and we're moving pretty slow. You know, I could have done maybe 10 already, but no, we're going slow. I've only done 3. Let's go ahead and bring them down at the elbows. Let's try to bring the elbows up forward. So look at the different hand position here. If I'm going up here, I got my hands are where? My hands are right here by my shoulders. Elbows up. I bring my elbows in front. Look, my hands are up on top of my shoulders. Bringing it down. Let's go up again. Going up to the side. One time up. Up in front of the body. One time up. Let's go just one side up. One side at a time. One side up. Nice. Bringing this side up. Bringing this side up. Let's go some free movement now. So let's just move them around wherever you want to do. Chicken wing, back and forth, doing the circle. Whatever you feel comfortable doing, bringing them together, bringing them apart. Move those elbows around. Here we go. Nice job, Christopher. There you go, man. Yes. Good stuff, Chris. There we go. Nice, Carla. There you go. Moving those elbows. Go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. So those elbow exercises got our shoulders moving. Now I want to try to move just at the elbow. So let's go ahead and think about bringing our arms kind of in and out like we're doing a wave side to side. So I'm kind of waving. Look at my hand kind of turns green almost because I got the green screen here. But we're going to do a side to side wave, side to side like this. I could also go side to side up here. I have to lift my arms up to get over my desk here. You could do this kind of down to the side too. And so again, we're working our arm. We're extending our tricep and our bicep. Those muscles are going to help us to engage the arm. And so I'm just bringing them in and out, up and down, all around. Thinking about it. Here we go. Let's go for some free movement. And now just move them around. Move them however you want to move them, up and down, moving side to side, left to right. Imagine you're a conductor of the symphony and you are conducting the entire band as everybody is watching you wave around and you stick it in the air. And baton is probably what it's called. And we got to keep those elbows in action. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go ahead and take this now with our arms. Let's go for our strict movement exercise. Let's do a pressing exercise. So let's go with a forward press and then an overhead press. And let's even do kind of a side push press. So that's going to start to get our core involved. Let's try that again. So we're going to go forward press, overhead press, side push press. Nice. I like this one. Overhead press, forward press, side push press, out of order there. Forward press, bringing it back. Overhead press, side push press. Let's do this one more time, and then we're going to do some free movement overhead press with the arms. So again, it's okay if we're kind of mixing the order up here. For my free movement, I'm just going to do arm circles now. Let's go arm circles. I'm going to do one high, one low. I can do them both low, moving my arms around. Arm circles are great because I just get the shoulders maybe swinging. Maybe they're moving around. Maybe I got my arms going side to side, going across my body, over my head, moving them all around. I just want to get this part of my body. I want to get it moving, grooving as best I can. I get my core moving around a little bit. Keep it going, moving them around. Move your arms, Bernie. Get those arms moving. I'm going to do some strict arm circles, kind of bringing them around. Keep it going. Keep your arms up. Keep your arms moving. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Bernie was saying take a water break. Let's take a water break. Let's see what this tastes like. I guess that would be what a raspberry and a cranberry water drink should taste like. Not bad. All right, let's go ahead now and move into getting our core kind of warmed up. Now, something I've been doing because my back is hurt and I'm going to have to do a lot of things. I'm going to do a lot of exercises to get my back to be strong so that the muscles are going to be able to relax and they're going to be able to let everything get back to where it really wants to be. because now that it's not where it wants to be, it hurts. So one of the things I'm doing is working on my abdominal squeeze. And so this is a great exercise. We want to get those core muscles. We want to get all the core muscles who aren't engaged. We want to get them engaged. We can do that with the abdominal squeeze. We can do that with the plank. So remember, for me, I'm in a seated position. I'm going to have my elbows up. I'm going to be squeezing like behind my belly button, squeezing my core muscles. And let's go ahead and do about a 20-second plank or a 20-second abdominal hold. Remember to breathe while we're doing this. Isn't the breath hold. This is the squeeze hold. So here we go. And 3, 2, 1. And we're going to squeeze. There we go. Squeeze our core. Keep squeezing. Everybody squeeze. Focus on the core. Focus on those muscles. Keep your concentration on squeezing. Squeeze. Keep it squeezing. Keep it squeezing. 5, 4, 3. And then feel how it feels when you relax. And 1. Ooh, now, does anybody feel that even after you relax? There's kind of muscles that are still engaged, and they're kind of like, hey, that was great. We were working as a team. We were squeezing together. That's excellent. And that's what we want to get our core doing. Let's also think about doing some movement with our core. And so for this one, let's go ahead and do, I'm trying to think of something new. I do want to do something new. We're going to do a low to high reach. We're going to go across our body. So what I want you to think about is kind of reaching down. If you're standing up, you're going to do kind of a reach down towards kind of your back pocket with your left hand, and then you're going to reach across your body. So we're just going to be going across, down, and up. There you go. And with opposite hands. So I got my right hand and my left hand goes down. My right hand goes up, left hand down, right hand up, left hand down, right hand up. Here we go. Left hand down, right hand up, left hand down, right hand up. Nice job. It's you're getting your body twisting. You're getting that rotation. And when you get that reach in there, it's going to help to turn the core. Let's go ahead and switch sides up. So now I'm going to be reaching down here with my right hand, reaching up over my right shoulder with my left hand. So real solid reach too. You don't have to reach too far. You don't have to go all the way to the ground. You just want to get your body kind of doing a little bit of a twisty move, a little bit of an across the midline. If you're getting that arm across your midline, imagine you have a logo on your shirt. Try to get that hand across the middle of the logo. That would be a goal. Let's go for about 3 more here, twisting it up. And then we're going to do a squeeze again at the end. Let's do a 10-second squeeze. Here we go. We got 1 more to go, and then a 10-second squeeze. All right, and let's go. 3, 2, 1. Squeeze. There we go. Nice. And then find the perfect squeeze, and then hold it there. Not too tight, not too relaxed. It's going to be like right in the middle. And then you're going to squeeze that. Keep it holding. 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. So what I'm going to challenge everyone to do, if you know, I learned pretty recently from my friends that there's the Super Bowl is coming up. All right. What I want you to think about, if you're watching the Super Bowl, is it Sunday? It is, right? This Sunday or next, whenever it's coming up. I think we got another week to go. I want you to try to do the core squeeze while the commercial breaks are on. So anytime there's a commercial break on, I want you to do a core squeeze. And if you want to add a couple other exercises into that, you could do that too. But try to do it to where when the commercial breaks on, you give yourself an exercise challenge. And that's a good way to do it. If I watch the Super Bowl, then I'll be doing that too. All right. Let's check in here. Let's have a water break. Check in the chat room real quick. Checking the time. Want to get to our musical instrument challenge, and I think we might go to that here in just a moment, because this is going to involve using our hands. This is going to involve moving our body a little bit. And so it's this Sunday. Nick's saying it's this Sunday. All right. So remember, exercise during the commercial breaks. Let's do it as a team. And that way we get a little bit stronger with the other guys out there. They're getting rich playing football. Here we go. So We're going to go into the musical instrument. That's what I've been thinking we should do. It's going to get our hands, going to get our body moving. And so we're going to bring this up. And now we might have to do this 2 times. We might have a first time through. It might be kind of interesting trying to learn the instruments. We're going to see the instruments as they come up. And then we're just going to pretend like we're playing it. So imagine it's a guitar. Imagine it's, you might try to pretend you're holding the guitar and playing a guitar. So one hand would be doing the guitar strings, and the other hand would be strumming away. And so that's what you would do while the guitar video is on. Imagine it was the saxophone. You'd have the saxophone, you'd be playing away saxophone like Kenny G. Couldn't find a good saxophone video though, so there's no saxophone. But check it out. Here we go. Let's get ready. Have a sip of water, everybody. Let's go ahead and make sure we're hydrated for this. It's about 3 minutes. Watch out for the cats. That's all I can say. Watch out for the cats. Here we go. Right here it says musical muscles. Name this. All right. Over here a little bit. Oh, this guy here goes to playing the accordion. So here we go. We're squeezing it and then also having our fingers moving. So squeezing the accordion, squeezing it, bring your arms out, bring them in, squeeze it. You can move it up and down, squeeze it all around, squeeze it, keep opening it, squeezing it. Who knows what the accordion sounds like? It's got a very unique sound to it. Squeezing that accordion, you can see he's got his accordion going. And move on this side. There's the accordion. Oh, but now we're playing the trumpet. All right, so we got one hand's holding the trumpet, and the other hand is doing all of the trumpet. There's, I think, 3 on the trumpet. And we're going to call those keys too. All right, we got it. Playing the trumpet. One hand up, playing the trumpet. Nope, now we're going to the piano. This is what started it all. So we're pretending that we have our wrists out, we have our hands up, our wrists are strong, and we are pressing down on the keys. And you can see how the fingers, they're engaged. It's not a wiggling of the fingers. This is real engagement. And there we go, keeping it going, playing that piano. What's coming next? Here we go. We got the piano going. I did the piano for a long time. Oh, a flute. Who's ever played the flute before? All right, so we're going to hold it up. Look at that. I got both hands are on one side of the body. And then I'm moving my fingers, and I'm just going to touch my fingertips to my index fingers here. Pretend I'm playing the flute. Are my elbows right? I think we're good like that with the flute. Oh, a violin. So one arm is holding out, and the fingers are moving. So this is 2 things going on. The other arm is going to be playing the strings. And so this is, again, there's multiple things going on. You got to hold the arm out. You're going to be playing the strings. I've never played a violin before, but I feel like I would be pretty good. And you got to hold it with your chin. That's why the neck's got to get strong. Here's the guitar. So you can play the guitar. So one hand is strumming at the wrist and the elbow, and then the other arm is holding this guitar out. And again, we're moving the fingers again, warming up our fingers, warming up our wrists. There you go. You can see a closer up view. We're still playing. There we go. Playing an air guitar. Air guitar. Nice. Oh, look at this guy. He's playing the air guitar. There you go. This guy's dancing around. Look at him playing the air guitar. You can do the elbow circles. Oh, how about drumming? All right, so check this out. This is a drummer's view, and he's tapping away on the drums. So let's go ahead and start getting some cymbal taps. So you got the cymbals up high. You got your snare drums. You got your bass drum. If you can, you're going to be tapping that one with your foot and ankle. You're going to be working out that foot and ankle. And then there we go. I mean, this guy is drumming away, tapping on both sides. Sometimes you tap over here. Sometimes you tap over there. Bringing it around, tapping up, tapping low, tapping multiple times, tapping it all the way around, keeping it going, tapping it, keeping those drums, getting those cymbals going. Keep hitting the top hat. I think they call that one the top hat cymbal. We got multiple cymbals. Keep it going, everybody. Drumming is an endurance challenge. Nice job. You're going to be using the wrist. You're going to have a strong wrist. You're going to be using your elbow, your shoulders to hold your arms up and try to keep getting that hi-hat cymbal. And keep trying to cross over your body. Do a couple taps over there. You can see this guy. Look, you can see this guy too doing the same thing. Drumming away, drumming away. We got two drummers here. There's a drum battle going on. We're a part of the drum battle too. That cat is still in the tree, everybody. Cat's up right there looking at me. Keep on drumming, keep on drumming. Oh, trombone cat. Here we go. Trombone cat. Keep on going. Who's ever played the trombone before? I have. I used to play the trombone. Here we go. Trombone cat. Keep it going with the trombone cat. I had to get that in there. Isn't that
Coach
cute?
John, Coach Emily's on.
I saw that. Hi, Coach Emily. Welcome. What a great time to join us right in the middle of Trombone Cat. I would not have want you to miss this. We just did a musical challenge where we had different musical instruments going on, and it's Trombone Cat. I thought that was fun. I don't know. Did you all think that was fun? Let me know. Let me know what you thought about that. I thought that was a good time. Again, think about all those instruments that we just played and think about all the different movements. Good call, Carla. Let's go for a water break. Think about all the movements we were making with our hands, with our wrists, with our elbows, with our shoulders. You know, a lot of these exercises, they can be done seated, they can be done standing, and they're going to give us a really cool benefit to getting our body warmed up. And again, it can be fun too. So, you know, that's always nice. If we can get some exercise in and have some fun, what a great time. Let's have some water. Good call, Carla. Nice. All right. We got a great group on here right now. We just had, I know, trombone cat. Who would have thought that we would have got a trombone cat on here? I played the trombone when I was growing up, and I thought I did pretty good with it, but I never saw any trombone cats. Everybody, let's say hi to Coach Emily real quick. We'll bring her up for a moment here and say hi to Coach Emily and see if she wants to say hi to us. If not, we're just gonna put her on the spot. It's gonna be really awkward. And but I know she's got great news to share with all of us, and we're really excited to have Coach Emily joining us on here. And wow, it looks beautiful where you are. Look at that background. That could be.
Hey, sorry, I was trying to unmute
tropical
there.
paradise.
Yes, I'm in Florida, so it looks really nice out. I felt like I was a little under the weather. So sometimes when you're not feeling good, I feel like vitamin D is one of the best things you could do. So I just said, what a great opportunity to come outside and join TruFit and share some yoga, hopefully. And also, as John said, share some great news. I'm so pumped to be joining you guys more frequently and starting to add different things to the TruFit app. So be on the lookout for some more yoga, some breathing, some other different skills for self-regulating and all the things we can do to help ourselves to feel awesome from the inside out. So thanks for having me join you. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday. Now, did you mention sharing a yoga move maybe?
I would love to. I would love to. We can do it now or we can do it closer to the end, and I could just do a little bit of breathing and relaxation. So just depending on your schedule, just tell me for how long and I
mean, if you're not in a rush, I think it'd be great to kind of end things off with some breathing and relaxation.
That sounds wonderful. And I have my co-star here, Mr. Buddy. You can only, I don't know.
Oh my gosh, you can only see one half of him.
Oh, well, you'll probably hear him because he's a beagle and he's got lots to say, especially when his girlfriend, the Great Dane, is gone. So he's calling out for his girl, but I'll be here and ready to do some yoga at the end.
Awesome. Wonderful. In about maybe 15 minutes or so.
Perfect. All right.
Thanks for being on. Everybody, isn't that great? Let's give Emily, let's give her a welcoming applause. And again, it's just super excited to be bringing more fitness, more wellness, more ways for you to work on improving our body, our minds, our spirits. You know, there's so many ways out there that you can find to really improve your life and that you can do on a daily basis. And that really, it adds up. The alternative, if you're not finding new things and you're not trying new exercises and trying different ways to kind of be thoughtful, then what's going to happen, your body's going to kind of say, hey, you know what? This feels funky. It doesn't want to be in like a pond of water. Your body wants to be like a flowing river. And I think Coach Emily's going to bring us some amazing things that are going to really help us connect with our body. And I'm excited. I'm really excited. Nick is being super polite. Nick wants to go up. I think we should bring Nick up. Nick has been patiently waiting. And let's check in with the co-host. But I think Nick, he is his hand's been up the entire workout. So I think his deltoid and trapezius are probably exhausted. Let's have a sip of water, everybody. Nick, if there's any of the warm-up exercises that we didn't do that you want to do, feel free to add them in. And we'll have just a couple minutes here. And then we'll see who we can get up on here next. There's Nick. We're working together as a team. Nick showing that enthusiasm. Wow, Nick, we're matching. I was actually wearing a different shirt, Nick. And you know what? I was like, I bet Nick is going to be wearing his TruFit shirt. I'm going to change up. I'm going to put this on. And like I said, and some of you heard, especially the team leaders out there, we got some new shirts coming. We got some different colors. Just putting that order in. And it's going to be real neat. We're going to have some nice colors on here. All right, Nick is doing a 2-arm raise, and he's doing it with weight. So he's doing this with his kettlebells. I don't have kettlebells, so I'm just going to be lifting my arms up. This is a front raise, and this is going to work out your deltoids. This is going to work out, again, your trapezius is going to be getting some engagement here. Your pecs are going to be getting some engagement here. Everything holding the arm up. So, Nick, I know you want to work on strength training, so here's the challenge. Go ahead and hold them down. Take a deep breath. All right, Nick, you're going to hold them up as long as you can. You're going to hold them both up a little higher. Bring them down a little lower. All right, bring them down all the way down. Relax for a second. All right, stand up tall. Engage that core. There you go, right there. Hold your body in that position right there, Nick. Hold that core. Now bring those arms up and bring them right up a little bit more. Right there. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Squeeze the core. 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep them up. 9, 10. Squeeze the core. 11, 12. Squeeze the core. 13, 14, 15, 16. Squeeze the core. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Keep your core tight. 22, 23. Arms up. 24. Arms up. 25. 26, 27, 28, 29, and bring it on down. Bring them on down. Nice. So Nick's going. So remember, Nick, what you just did right there was an isometric hold. And when you do an isometric hold, when you're squeezing your muscles, but the body's not moving, what those muscles are doing is they're giving your body the frame. They're giving your body the strength to have that. That's some heavy weight to have far out in front of your body. But Nick, that was fantastic. I saw it looked like Alicia and her mom were doing that. They were doing a great job. Great job, Alicia. She was doing it with weights. Now Nick's doing the witch's pot. Here we go. Nick's stirring it up. How many witch's pots? So we're going to stir it up, and then we're doing teapot. Is that the combo?
Yeah, like 1
Okay.
and 2.
1 and 2 witch's pots.
1 and 2.
1 and 2 teacups.
1 and 2. 1 and 2. 1 and 2.
Stirring it up again.
1 and 2.
It's like a song.
1
You got the verse
and 2.
and the chorus.
Yeah. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. 1 and 2.
Ooh, Nick, that's an excellent combo. You got one more for us?
They do 4.
Number
1,
4?
2,
And then let's switch it over to
3,
Byron and have you and Byron follow
and
each other.
4. Yeah. 1,
1 and 4.
1, 1, 1, 1, 1, and 1. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, and 2. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, three, and three.
One more.
Four, 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 and four. Hold it. 5, 42, and 1.
Nice job, Nick. Let's have a water break, everybody. Nick, that was cool. Nick was taking us through some movements. And there goes Alicia again, doing a great job, Alicia, with those windmills and that ground touch. Now, Nick, you're going to stay up on here. We're going to bring Byron up, and we are going to have some combos going down. So, Byron, we're going to do, let's do a triple combo, and we'll have time for probably about two minutes or so on each one. And I'll give you a good call out when it's time to switch it up. All right, everybody, look at Nick. He knows what's going on right now. He's drinking water. He's getting prepared. He's like, it's about to happen. Nick, you're live. You're going to be following Byron, and you're going to be following my instructions. I'm going to disappear so we can see Byron and you a little bit better. And all right, everybody, here we go. We got the boys in town. They're going to try to go with the flow. Byron's starting with the sandbag, and he's moving it side to side, left hand to right hand, and then bringing it around the back. Left hand to right hand, around the back. Swinging it in the arm, swinging it in the arm, round the back, arm swing. Nice. Going some right hand, left hand, going pretty fast with those right hand, left hands. Look at that. That's what you call a fast tempo. And there you go. He's moving so quick, he had to drop on the ground. Nice job. Good job, Nick. Nick's playing the game. Here we go. Byron's back into that right hand swing. There you go. You can swing your arm. Just let it relax like you're bowling, but the bowling ball doesn't weigh but nothing at all. Keep it swinging on. Keep it swinging on. Here we go. Keep it going. Nice, nice arm swing. You know, I love the arm swings. We'll have to see, Bernie. We'll have to see if we got time. Bringing it up and down around the back. Ooh, passing it around the back. Going down off the ground. Popping it up. That was the hot potato. And now he's doing the figure 8. Look at that. If you're like me, just sitting down, you can just kind of reach down and just try to put both your hands behind one knee. And then you're just going over to the other knee. And you'd imagine you're passing something over like that. And here he goes. He's about to hang it out on his back. He's got a back stretch. He's got the sandbag on his back and going up and down. And now it's back up there. Nice job, Nick. Nick, you got it, man. Look at you, Nick. Great job. All right, back into your hands. Nick, try to grab it without it falling. Nick got it. Byron's going into the twist. Good job, Byron. Let's get ready for switching it up to the resistance bar. And there we go. He's switching it around. He's bringing it down. He's bowling it away. And the resistance bar is going to have its day. Keep it going, everybody. If you need to, get your resistance bar or pool noodle or broomstick. And here we go. Byron is going to hold on to that. He's going to make sure that he's got a good handle on it. And here he goes. He's doing a little bit of a move. He's got some music going. Byron's going with the musical theme of the workout today is he's got some dance moves. He got the resistance bar holding it up to his chest. He's holding it up. He's got that baby blue Our Place shirt on, holding it up there above the Our Place logo. And now he's reaching it out. This is the chest press. It's working out the shoulders. You're going to work out our core, our back, and our arms, our elbows, our wrists. And all you got to do is just hold it up high and then reach out. And then bring it on back. You're going to pull it back. And when you bring it back, I want you to feel like you're pulling it back. Get those rhomboids in the back. Get those shoulders. There you go, Byron. You can see Byron and Nick. They both made that move. When I said rhomboids, they both really brought those elbows back, just like we practiced earlier in the workout. Now we're getting to see those rhomboids in action. That's working out our shoulder blades. Nice job. All right. Byron's going. He's got the upside down piano. That's an upside down piano. I like that one, Byron. Nice move. Bicep curl. Sandy, I think Sandy was just leading Byron through the computer somehow. Wow, Sandy was doing this, and now Byron's doing it. We got leadership. We got all around the house. Here we go. Nice job, Sandy. All right, Byron. Oh, look at this, everybody. He's reaching out, and he's opening up his hands. He's balancing. This is a balancing exercise, balancing that stick. Byron, what if you held it with one hand right there on the orange and tried to balance it in one hand? Is that a difficult exercise? Look at this, everybody. He's making a try for it. Look how that's it. That's a tough balancing exercise when you hold something right in the middle. And look at this now. He's going for the bicep curl. This is what's neat about resistance bars. Sometimes you can do two hands or one hand exercises. And Byron is doing it kind of an uppercut bicep curl reach. There you go. And remember, Byron, if you hold it right on top of that orange, that's right in the middle. And I like to do that with my resistance bar exercise stick. That way you know where the perfect center is. All right, Byron, go ahead and give us maybe one or two more with the bar. And then we're going to be switching it up. We're going to have a water break. There we go. Bringing it around, tapping on the ground, bringing it around some more. Nice job, Byron. Everybody following Byron with the baton spin. Nick, there you go. Get that good control on it, Nick. Keep it going. Baton spinning. Let's keep it going. Nice. Nice job. Spinning, tapping with control. A lot of focus. You can tell Byron's really focusing on this exercise right here, giving it a tap, bringing it up for the lumberjack. This might be one of the last moves here. He's got the lumberjack. He's moving backwards, keeping it going. There we go. Walking it forwards. Nice. Bringing it forwards, bringing it back. It's a lumberjack. Right on, Byron. This is a good move. Remember, you can practice this. Nice job, Sandy. Again, great job. Great job, Alicia. Keep it going. Lorraine, there you go. Caitlin, you got it. Nice job. Alicia's got that. She's ready in that martial arts dojo there. There we go. We got Byron bringing it behind his back for the back stretch. Let's bring it on home after this, Byron.
Bring it home.
Nice. Here we go. Going for maybe the back stretch, maybe the back twist. Looks like he's doing a back stretch. And you're just kind of leaning back with this one. It's real gentle. This one's kind of nice and relaxed. We got a water break's going to be coming up next. Nice job. Byron's going to lean on forward there, and he's going to be stretching out his hamstrings, stretching out his back, kind of leaning up, and the stick just kind of helps give you a little support. Nice job, Nick. There you go. Bringing it back up, bringing it back down. Up and down one more time. Bringing it on down. Great job, Byron. He's getting low. He's going into the low squat position. Here we go. Dropping down into the low squat position. Bend those knees. Bring those hips back. If you're sitting down, you can bring those elbows up. Byron's still holding on to the stick. He's still in the squat. There you go, Alicia. Nice job. We're going to hold it. How low can we stay down low for? There we go. How low can we stay down low? Nice job, Byron. That's all she wrote. That was great. Excellent job, Byron and Nick following along. I thought that was terrific. You know, I saw a lot of folks following you, both you guys. And, you know, Nick, it's a great example when we get to watch you. We're watching you make progress as you're watching Byron. And that's tough to do. It's tough to follow along like that. So I want you all to think to yourself, if you were maybe watching and you're thinking, you know, I'm going to try this out later on. Remember, Byron's doing that. You can do exercise pillow. You can do it with stuffed animal. You can do it with the sandbag. And then that resistance bar, that could be a broomstick, a mop handle, a wooden stick, or a resistance bar, which like Byron had. That one's actually, that weighs 10 pounds. So let's have a sip of water, everybody. And we're going to bring up, Coach Emily. And if you're a team leader on here and you want to do some leadership, let's have you do some leadership on Wednesday or Friday. And today we're going to do great little exercise here, great end to the workout. And again, I want you all to think about listening to Coach Emily, paying attention, and try to follow along, but also be thinking to yourself that this is something you're going to want to practice maybe again later today, maybe throughout the week. A lot of the exercises we want to share with you are exercises that you can do all the time. And super excited about this. So have a sip of water about it. Coach Emily, I hope you have some water. Nice job. On Wednesday, we're going to have Carla's going to be leading us off with some weight training. And so awesome. Carla's going to be bringing the weights. And also, I'm going to put a challenge out there to our one of our co-hosts, who I know she just got some sand kettlebells. And Carrie, maybe on Wednesday or Friday, maybe you could do a leadership exercise using your new weights. So just
I just used them.
Well, I want you to do a leadership though.
Okay, I will.
Awesome. And then also we can have Bernie doing her leadership with the exercise stick and the weights too. So awesome. Coach Emily just went all the way. She ran all the way in. She had a sip of water. Now she's ready. I'm going to step down and we're going to give Coach Emily the spotlight. And I'm actually going to mute myself so we just don't have any feedback. All right, here we go.
Okay. Well, thank you for that reminder. I definitely needed some water because, as I said, I'm not feeling that good. So water, sunshine, rest are so important. And as Coach John said, on the app, you'll be able to look at some breathing exercises, some physical yoga poses, and also we might kind of talk about some things that have to do with our emotional health and well-being. So one thing that I feel like sharing today is on the topic of self-advocacy and self-awareness. So who here can drop in the chat if what it means to be a self-advocate? What does advocacy mean? And it's okay if you're not sure. Maybe we'll have some videos and we'll kind of talk about what it means. But I'm going to check out the chat. And again, I'll drop some videos, maybe some challenges around how we can be a self-advocate in our life. And I'll just share right now, in the interest of time, when I'm talking about self-advocacy in this class I just took, it's about telling your story, right? About making choices for yourself, being able to speak up for yourself. Great, Karen. And it can sometimes be challenging. And sometimes we need the support of our family or a staff person or even our coaches or mentors to help us to speak up for ourselves. But in order to know your preferences and in order to speak up for yourself, most importantly, you have to be able to check in on how you feel. And that's what we call self-awareness. So with yoga, it's a great technique by using our breath and slowing our bodies down and slowing our thoughts down in order that we can really check in on how we feel. So we're just going to do a couple of warm up yoga poses, happy family. So yeah, speaking up, feeling, someone also said, Ben, listening or inspiring others. These are such great feedback, great responses. So we're going to do a couple of poses just to slow down and check in on how we feel, and then a little bit of relaxation and some self-awareness before signing off. So make sure to sit comfortably. And if you can, look down at the floor, close your eyes, and just start to take some deep breaths. So you don't have to force or change your breath, but pay attention to your breath like you just remembered you were breathing. Like, oh my goodness, I've been breathing this whole time. Check in with your breath. As you check in with your breath, notice the parts of your body that expand, that get bigger, that fill with air. And as you breathe out, maybe notice the parts of your body that soften. Checking in with your breath. Step one of that self-awareness, tuning into your body. Now, can you listen to the sound of your breath? It might sound like the ocean wave or like the breeze that I can even hear outside of my body. So notice the sound of your breath. And pay so much attention that maybe you can even feel the temperature of your breath as it enters into your nose or your mouth. Now take one hand in the other and place it over your heart. And just check in with yourself and ask yourself, how do I feel? And you might say, I don't know how I feel, or I'm tired, or I'm energized, but just really check in like you're asking yourself a question. How do I feel right now? And sometimes that answer might be sad or not, tired, and it's okay. We are okay to feel all the feelings we have. Now take a big breath in, noticing how you feel. And then exhale, blow it out and let it go. From there, just move your hands to the tops of your thighs and start to move your spine in a circle, letting your breath move your body. Inhale and exhale. So in yoga, I like to think that our breath is kind of like the music, or just the what kind of makes you move your body. So you're riding your breath. Nice job. And if it's not something for you today to move your spine, just imagine or just stay focused on your breath. Just watch your breath like it is the coolest thing ever. We're going to do 2 more in this direction before we change the direction of our circle. Still inhaling forward, exhaling back. Now with yoga poses or stretches, of course, this is something you can do before or after your workout. And I know you know best, all you coaches and athletes on here, how important stretching is. So yoga, the physical yoga that we do, is just nice stretches for your body, for your muscles, for your bones. We're going to do 2 more just like that. After your last one, return to the center, and everybody take a big breath and hold your breath at the top. And then exhale, blow out your mouth. And again, every time you breathe out, just imagine you're letting something go, maybe any kind of feeling or negative thought, just let it go and start to move your shoulders up and back. When we connect to our breath, it can really help us to first calm down, to notice how we feel, and then to relax and to let go of anything that might be irritating us or making us not feel so great. Again, knowing it's okay how we feel, but our goal is to always help ourselves to maybe feel just a little bit better. We're going to do 2 more in this direction before you change the direction of your circle. Nice job, everybody. 2 more, just like that. After your last one, we're going to do some elevator breaths, which I think is already on the app. Inhale, lift your shoulders up to your ears, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Exhale, drop with a sigh. We're going to do that 3 more times. And if you can't lift your shoulders, that's okay. Just maybe take an extra deep breath in and a big sigh out, like a dragon's breath. 2 more like that. Inhale, lift. Exhale, let it go. Last one. Let it go. Now take that big breath in. Hold your breath at the top. And then sigh and let your breath out. Shake out your wrists, shake out your arms, maybe bounce out your shoulders. And just let it go. Let your arms go. And sometimes when you shake, you're letting go of tension. You're kind of wiggling out any kind of sticky, icky parts in your body. Breathing in and breathing out. All right. From there, let that go and bring your hands forward like you're saying ta-da, and then inhale, exhale. Bring your arms in, and then inhale, ta-da, exhale. We'll do 3 more like that. Inhale, ta-da, exhale. A little delayed on my ta-das, but you got this. Inhale, ta-da, exhale. Last one. Inhale, ta-da, and exhale. And then shake it out and let it go. It's amazing. Just that one pose at the end kind of made me feel a little bit more happy and energized than I've been feeling. So even the poses or the exercise that you do can help pick up your mood if maybe you're feeling down or a little under the weather. So from there, we're just going to prepare ourselves for a little bit of relaxation before we end for today. So we're going to take 3 deep breaths with our arms. So inhale, reach up, stretch up. Imagine again that your arms are reaching you up. Thank you for watching the time for us. Exhale, drop and let it go because I am not paying attention to the time. So I appreciate the coach's help. Inhale, reach up, stretch up. Exhale, let it go. Last one, inhale, reach up, stretch up. This time, bring your hands at a prayer position over your head and then bring your hands to your chest. Take a big breath in. And a big breath out. And then just turn your chin in towards your body. So if you can't lift your hands, that's okay. Rest your hands where they are and just close your eyes once more. Just like we started our practice, we're going to end our practice. So close your eyes and just check in with yourself and ask yourself or say, I feel. I feel. Big breath in, big breath out. Maybe I feel happy. I feel relaxed. And then we're going to end off with an I am statement. So one thing from this workout, maybe you felt strong, maybe you felt energized, maybe you felt happy or secure, confident. Just pick your word and say, I am. So I am happy. I am grateful. Big breath in, big breath out. Rub your hands together, create some heat. And then place your hands over your chest once last time, right on time. Take a big breath in. Big breath out. And then send out a wish for good health and a happy week to everybody on this call. So maybe in your own head, just say, have an awesome week, TruFit. Stay healthy, stay happy, and then send it out. All right, good job, everybody. And I'm not watching the time. So Carla, you are a rock star. Only 1 minute after. I couldn't do it without you.
Not bad. Awesome job, everybody. Again, we're going to have more of Coach Emily joining us in the future, and she's on the app. She's going to have breathing exercises, meditations, mindfulness techniques, yoga techniques, other exercises too, maybe some dance and things like that coming up. So let's be ready for that. Let's be ready for our breathing motto at the end. Let's see who we have for doing that. Nick's got his face. All right, Nick, he's got a little smiley thing going on here.
No, hey, John, no, it was Bernie. Bernie asked.
Bernie's coming up, Nick. Nick, give us a wave. Nice job. Good job today. All right, we're bringing up Bernie. Nick had the smiley thing going on. I don't know where he found that. That was cute. All right, Bernie, here we go. We got you unmuted. Have a sip of water, getting ready. Bernie, will have some leadership coming from you later on in the week. Good job, Nick, too. Nick was putting in there. I like Nick was about being mindful of yourself.
I'll be TV on Friday. Is that okay?
Good call, Nick. Yeah, absolutely, Bernie. Let's go ahead and do the breathing model.
Okay.
Okay.
No.
Yep.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feeling good. Feeling bad. Feeling happy. Feeling sad. Breathing your best. Bring out the worst. Bring your power. So you reach your goals first.
Nice job, Bernie. Great
Because
job.
I see you Friday.
I'll see you on Friday. Great job, Bernie. Great job to everybody. Remember, we have a workout at 11 on Wednesday and 11 on Friday in the Fitness Social Friday night. I hope you can make it all. Great job to everybody on YouTube. Thanks for being here again, Coach Emily, Nick, Byron, Bernie, Ben, Carrie, Christopher.